MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. It's game one of the World Series between the Washington Nationals and the Baltimore Orioles. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Trey Turner.
And we are underway in game one as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Our game one thermostat about what you'd expect for October. 55 degrees at first pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now another 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Here's Bryce Harper now. Man at first for him following the one-out single.
Harper.
From the stretch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Pollock. Gone! Here's Chris Bryant now. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman gloves it. On to first, and there were two down. Here's Chris Davis now.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1-1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Man, I like the last two pitches. Change up and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. Now, that's that old-school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Batting second.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Swing and a liner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Ryan Healy.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And he struck him out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 20.
First
Charlie
pitch of the at-bat.
Blackmon.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. That's wide, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Matt Wieters waiting on deck. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready now, Javier Baez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Todd couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he comes back with a fastball strike. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Giancarlo
Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back toward the mound. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Hernandez looks in, and the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Blackmon is under it, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner.
Leading
0
off
for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he'll reach second now with one away. A man at second with one down, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Stanton in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ryan Healy is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Ready with the 1 and 2. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
First baseman, Brandon.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Redmond.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9th.
So striding forward
Catcher.
now, Tyler Michaud. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2-2 now.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out toward second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after.
Xander Bogaerts.
And Hernandez will go to first. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup. Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Fly ball out to straightaway right, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So stepping in, Charlie Blackmon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 20, Charlie Blackmon.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Set to deliver on 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Matt Wieters waits on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Right side and right into the shift. Lindor scoops it up onto first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Trey Turner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 2 out with the man at first. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And so here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The Orioles, the shortstop, number 12.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Blackmon will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The right fielder, number 27.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out. Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Here's Carlos Correa now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Carlos Correa.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Bill Snyder is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Snyder.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, man, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot for him. That is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. Just keeping him close. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Bryant.
Hard liner towards short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop. Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Davis waits on the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tim Anderson will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 7.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
0-1, here it comes. Pitch outside, the throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And Hernandez will go to first. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Into the box 34. Now, Tyler Michaud. Jake Peters will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a run.
Jake Peters.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. He's running towards second. Slice down the left side, but foul. Throw over to the bag. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Hernandez comes set. Here's the 2-1. Pitch outside. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Now a throw over, and they'll slap the tag on him heading back. Ready once again, Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman, Ryan Healy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Number 20.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hard on the ground towards short. Lindor ranges to his left. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Matt Wieters. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Francisco Cervelli.
And a ball, 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
A strike, and it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Here's Ender in CR. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And a fastball is in there for strike one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Ball one. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup and was able to foul it off. But that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with it. So I don't know what he's looking for. Looking for something harder, probably.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Xander Bogaerts comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Bryant is under it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Lindor.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackmon going back on it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Digging in to try it again. Javier Baez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Javier Baez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And that's too high, ball two.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Trey Turner will be next. And now a pitch on the way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
This is line to left. Pollard has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters come to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
It's time.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
This is foul right side. Back up the middle. There's Baez. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollard. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball too high. Ball 4. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Matt Bowman takes the call from the pen.
Anderson.
First offering on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Here comes the 1-0. Runner goes for second. On attempt misses. The throw down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for a 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Blackman. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's a foul ball.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, Paul, on that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away. Francisco Cervelli would be next. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Ball comes in quickly, though, so no error on the bobble, and the bases are loaded now. Here's the catcher, Francisco.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Oh, he reached back to Townsend right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. Likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Working on hanging another 0, the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the. Here's Bryce. Harper now.
Washington, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Here's Chris Bryant now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Corey Turner is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 58, Corey Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And no advance. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Hitter, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ryan Healy goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Charlie Blackmon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Another try at 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Inciarte calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So stepping in, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
He's not having his best outing in this one. I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs. I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
The runner scores from second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Shea Simmons comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Shea Simmons.
Ender Inciarte is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-0 on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Blackman. 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And that's going to land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Down the first baseline, and that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Fouled back. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Turner's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Carlos Correa. And now
for Washington, shortstop Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton racing back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Bryce Harper. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So digging in now, Chris Davis. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they... Stepping up to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 1-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Baez is there. 1 away. Ready now, Tim Anderson. He drew a walk his first time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. For 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him. Cota Glover enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Number 32, Cota Glover.
And that's in there for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he botches it. Anderson rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Here's Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Inciarte.
First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Ooh, that was a close check swing. Look, 2 outs, 2 strikes in the 9th. We're still alive. That was almost the way we're going to end the game. Nice hold up.
And there's ball 4. This one gets away a bit. Wade Davis.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Felix Hernandez. Credit the save to Wade Davis. The loss goes to Jake Arrieta. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Game 2 of the World Series between the Washington Nationals and the Baltimore Orioles. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Trey Turner.
And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A spin and a throw. And a spin throw got him at first. Had to hustle there, but a very nice play for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco.
And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Hit out towards second. And he's set down, 1 away. Here's Ender Inciarte.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper looks up, and one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Now here it comes. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Tapper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
High pop up. And there's out number 1. Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Now the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Takes this the other way to right. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke. And that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Got him to go down swinging there. A.J. Pollock becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Xander Bogaerts stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. In there, 2-1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
First baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Blackman is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And he is in there. Digging in, Alex Bregman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Scherzer will check at first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now. Oh,
and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackman now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
20, Charlie Blackman.
First offering on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Bogaerts is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Slapped hard the opposite way. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Tyler Michaud. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Tyler Michaud.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez ranging into shallow right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Pitch on the way. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Ender Inciarte will be next. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Inciarte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looped out toward third. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here. At the plate, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Scherzer comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Trey Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Trey Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And this is fouled at the plate. 1-1. Here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And the pitch on 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
This guy's really making a nice adjustment, Matt. Look, that's the same pitch he threw 0-1, and he chased it. And right there, 0-2, he laid off it.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Digging in, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Bogarts has it to second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He popped out in his first trip. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor has got it, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
A.J. Pollock.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Up next for the Orioles.
Coming to the plate now. Xander Bogart. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Scherzer will check it first. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Runners off for second. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw won't get him. Striding into the box, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. There's one on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed. He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Into the box now, Tyler Michaud.
Tyler Michaud.
From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 0-1 on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball, same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Charlie Blackmon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2. On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2-0 pitch on the way. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. Digging in once again.
Center fielder
Trey
number
Turner.
7, Trey Turner.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more. Francisco Lindor, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
For the Orioles, center fielder
into the windup and the pitch.
Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a high pop up back onto the outfield grass now. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Here comes the first pitch. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Hit sharply on the ground. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out. Ready for another. Ray Chavez.
Dickerson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And another snap throw to the bag. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-1. This guy, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out
batting.
Ready once again. A.J. Pollock. Glover trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Just a tick behind for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Xander Bogaerts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Xander Bogaerts.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9,
Brandon Belt swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets. I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And that'll bring up the former
Alex Bregman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Number 34.
Digging in once again. Tyler Matt Bowman takes the mound to try to get out.
Pitching for Washington, number 67, Matt Bowman.
And the runner's coming home. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. Ready with the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Ready for another shot now, Francisco Lindor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he pops it up back behind second base. Correa will put this one away, and the side is retired. Ready now, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Lindor takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Riding in once again, Ryan Healy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sean Bermundo comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Sean Bermundo.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. 3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit to short. Lindor right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Center fielder.
Now here it comes.
Ender Inciarte.
And that's in there for strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
27.
Giancarlo Stanton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Bryant takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So
10,
stepping in, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success. Stepping in and ready for it. Oliver Rodriguez will come on now and pinch run here. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now a throw over to first. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And there he goes towards second. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Rodriguez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he'll get in there safely. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Xander Bogaerts.
First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hitter, Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Wieters.
In there, strike 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down to the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So coming to the plate, Trey Turner. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that's a good swing, but he just threw it right by him. You know, when you're facing the guy throwing that hard, you almost have to start your swing the minute that arm gets in the slot ready to deliver. He's throwing that hard.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. Here's the first base. Brandon Bell. He'll get things started now in the bottom. Shea Simmons is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Correa ranges to his left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Tyler Michaud, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Bogarts is there, one away. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. 2-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw on to first, and the Orioles, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
The loss goes to Max Scherzer. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.